What's up everybody, it's Jared with Ditch Auto. Welcome to week 17 of the photography challenge. So I'm outdoors, I'm in Knights Ferry, California, which is about a 30-45 minute drive from my house. It's really beautiful. This river flowing right through here feeds, down from the mountains up by Yosemite and up in the hills up there, which is just a beautiful place. And all that water kind of comes down, and some of it comes right through here into this river. Which actually flows down near the town that I live in, which this time of year is usually more full, and we've been experiencing a drought in California, but we've gotten a lot of rain, and so it's actually quite high. And this is just a beautiful scene. I decided to come out and hike because this week's challenge is landscapes. And it's easy to go shoot a landscape because we walk across a lot of beautiful places and we think, oh, I'm just going to take a picture, and boom, it's a landscape because it's of, a scene and there's nobody in it. So it's a landscape. But I want you to think about it more than that, than just a scene that you took a picture of. I want you to think about what's special about it, what is unique about it. I want you to think about the light that is hitting that scene. Right now, it's about 4:30 p.m. The light is a little bit lower. It's still up. It's obviously in front of me, and that sun is coming down and it's casting shadows on a lot of things. If the sun was direct over above, it would be a lot flatter looking out here. It just wouldn't be as appealing. But because the sun is lower in the back, and as it continues to get lower near the horizon, the lighting shifts. And what's cool about that is you start to see shadows on rocks because the sun isn't hitting them from almost all angles. The sun's hitting them from this direction that you're looking and that I'm looking right now. And so it's casting shadows on the back of everything, which definitely adds dimension and just makes it a lot more interesting. So when you're out shooting, I want you to, of course, be in manual mode. I want you to be thinking about just a nice landscape or a nice scene, or maybe go on a hike or go find something that's interesting. Maybe you drove by something and you thought, I just want to shoot that. And now's a good chance this week in week 17 with our photo challenge. So be thinking about what you can do to get that landscape that's unique. It's a little windy out today. Makes a nice cool breeze during my hike. And in Knights Ferry, California, there's some hike paths along this side that I'm on, and over on the other side you can hike around. This hike kind of ends right here. It doesn't really go much further, but it's been fun to get out and just go for a hike with some photography equipment and look for opportunities to take cool photos. So that's what I really want you to do. You might not have the opportunity to go travel somewhere, or you might not think that you have anything that's unique that's nearby, but go explore. Get out with your camera and just try new things. Last week we kept it pretty simple by using our pocket cameras, our cell phones, our smartphones to go and shoot good photos and just really kind of grow in the area of shooting with our smartphones. Today and this week, I want you to get out and explore and try and find something different. Now, if you live in a big area where getting away, getting greenery or hiking or anything like that is too much of a challenge, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. You can shoot perfectly good landscapes in and around the area with buildings and stuff like that. So don't feel that you have to be outdoors, in the wilderness, because that might not be too feasible for you. But even think about maybe revisiting this challenge later on down the road when you do have that opportunity to get out and go and try something. So just be thinking about that this week as you're out shooting, or as you take some time to go out and shoot. When taking a photo of a landscape, think about what does that mean, to be where you're at? What does that scene mean to you? What does it tell you? What's a little bit of a story that you could provide? I definitely love to hear that. I love to hear why things are important to all of you. And I definitely love to hear more about the areas that you're from. So make sure to share a little bit of that story with us, as well as your camera settings and some of that stuff, maybe the environment that you were around, just to give us a better idea of what it is that you were doing and what it is that you captured. I think it's been a really cool part of this challenge to be able to consume that information, as well as the amazing photos that so many of you have been submitting. So that's going to do it for this week. I'm going to hike back, get back to my vehicle, and just enjoy the rest of my afternoon out here in Knights Ferry, California. Thanks so much for taking part in this challenge. Make sure to head on over to our Facebook group, the Ditch Auto Facebook group, which is linked below in the description. And if you're new to Ditch Auto, you could check out our free Ditch Auto course, which helps you get out of that automatic mode in your camera, get into manual mode, and start unlocking the true potential of your camera. And then, of course, this challenge is just to further that, to help us get more comfortable in different situations, taking pictures and trying different things and just growing as photographers together. And you'll join us in our Facebook group and, of course, with the course that I did a few years back. So thanks so much. We'll see you in the Facebook group. Enjoy this week, and I look forward to seeing some of your photos as you upload them to the Week 17 album in the Facebook group. Thanks a lot.